Hello everyone, and welcome to my first Dragon Ball Z figure review. Today I'm going to be reviewing Evil Boo by Irwin Toy. So first I'm just going to give you a look at the packaging like I usually do. This is just Irwin's standard packaging. It never changed throughout their ownership of the Dragon Ball Z license. It's always just been blue card back with a red outline and this little label here that says the saga that the figure inside is from, which I've always liked that they did that. I don't know, it's just a nice touch. They were pretty well organized in that respect, but yeah, nothing too special about the packaging. It's not bad, but it definitely did get kind of old when they did this for, I think 10 plus series. These are all the other figures in this series. I've actually owned all of them except for the Bulma in the past. I'll just give you close-ups of these. And I apologize about the shadow from my lens hood. Now this is a rather horrible looking prototype of the figure that's in this box. I'm really glad that it didn't end up looking like this. And then this is their Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So that's about it for this package. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box. Okay guys, so here's Evil Boo out of the box. I'm just going to give you a quick look at the figure here. Just rotate him around, zoomed out, and then I'm going to zoom in a little bit. He's got some really nice paint detailing on the cape. It's kind of a rare instance where, to me, Irwin's paint job actually worked. Love it. Now I'm gonna give you a close-up on some stuff. Okay, now there you can see his pupils. Let me just tilt this up. Okay. There is a little bit of paint slop there, but to be honest, it's nothing to bitch about. Now, one thing that I noticed about this Boo figure that I really wanted to mention is that on the inside of this cape here, there's actually sculpted scratch marks. Now, some of you may not like that because you may think that it would make your figures look, used and battered, but I don't know. I actually kind of like this. For articulation, his head can actually move up quite a bit and down, and it can go, side to side. It's a bit stiff though, but it does. His arms go out. Although I will say that because of the weight of the gloves and how skinny the arms are, they have a tendency to just go back down. Because they do go all the way around, but you see that this is brand new. So I guess if you ever buy this figure and it does that, don't be worried. It's just how it is out of the box due to the design. He bends at the elbows, and then he see if I can get this. He turns right there, but as you can see, that's a really skinny joint. You really want to be careful with it. Now, he does have a joint right here where it, swivels, but mine are stuck. They just won't do it on either one. But I know that they do it because I owned this figure before, and I used to be able to move him, and I had one that was stuck, and I remember trying to get it unstuck, and it broke off. So unfortunately, guys, I'm just not gonna do that right now. I'm not gonna try and forcefully move them because I don't want that to happen again. That's why I had to get this figure again. But yeah, just know that there is a joint there. At his midsection, he has a ball joint, so it can go all the way around, or all around. So it's really awesome. But this one can get quite loose. For his legs, they go back about that far, and they go forward about that much. There is no knee joint, sadly, but it doesn't really bother me that much. I don't know, it just doesn't. Aesthetically, it looks good, but his feet swivel, and then they go down about that much, and then they go up a little bit. So yeah, he's got great articulation. Like I said, probably Irwin's best articulated figure, because Irwin never made good articulation with their figures. They were always really lackluster, and people always say, "Oh, well, these figures were made in the early 2000s." Well, you know what, guys? In the early 2000s, Toy Biz was making Marvel Legends with like revolutionary articulation that is still standard for today's figures. So that's not a valid excuse. For accessories, this figure comes with, I guess they're accessories, 3 plastic Dragon Balls. We get the 2-star here. We get the 3-star. And we get the 6-star. I'm pretty sure these Dragon Balls came with every Irwin figure. I was never really a fan of them. They're just kind of cheap, you know, nothing really to them. And then we actually get these cards, or I guess 1 card. Let's find out. Yeah, 1 card. That's the back picture of Shenron and Kami's Lookout. And then over here, Saiyan Face Jab. Physical combat. So yeah, you can pause that to read that, I guess. I don't know, I'm just not really a fan of these accessories. They're pretty lackluster to me. So yeah, that's about it for articulation, accessories, and I guess everything I have to say about it. Now let's cut to size comparison. Okay, so size comparison for this guy is kind of tricky because all of the Irwin, Toy, and Jakks Pacific Dragon Ball figures are actually 5-inch, and most of what I collect is 6-inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these. You know, this is Marvel Legends, DC Universe Classics, the Adam West Batman line, and Movie Masters. So there's a size comparison for those for 6-inch figures, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you 2 Irwin figures. So these are Irwin figures. This is Android 16 and the Great Saiyaman. And then here is Goku by Jakks Pacific, and another Goku by Jakks Pacific. And lastly, here is a Vegeta figure, because I just figured I should include one of the shorter figures. So yeah, there you go. That should give you a good idea of the scale for this guy. Alright guys, so that about wraps it up for all the details on this figure. He really is overall just an outstanding figure. Everything about him. I think that he is the best figure that Irwin Toy made, and he's really not that hard to find on eBay, and the prices for him really aren't bad. I'm pretty sure I managed to get mine for about $20 shipped, so that's really good, considering how much a lot of other Dragon Ball Z figures go for, and considering, again, like I said, how great this figure is. So I would definitely recommend it to you if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan. That's about it for this review. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like my videos, and until next time.